Hello, my name's John Wadsworth. I'm a professional astrologer and I'm posting here on the 4th, Monday the 4th of April 2016, a few days ahead of the new moon, which happens on the 7th, on Thursday at around lunchtime. A powerful moment in the month, the new moon, always a seed moment, a moment of beginnings where the sun and the moon come together. The sun, the power of the conscious mind, of our wants, of the things that we are aspiring to bring into consciousness, to bring into the world, meeting the power of the moon, a more gut level instinctive force, something that acknowledges, the moon acknowledges memory and where we come from and our origins and our deeper needs. So it's as if the power of our wants meets the power of our needs when sun and moon align. Now they're aligning in the sign of Aries because we're in the Aries month. The sun is in Aries at the moment, so the moon joins the sun in Aries. Now Aries is the first of the fire signs. It's the first sign of the zodiac. It's the originating spark of life. So this is that moment in the year where we think about how we spark things into life, how we begin, how we intend, how we bring forth a powerful, fiery impulse for life, for vitality. We're at that time of the year in Aries when life is just budding, bringing forth, everything is kind of come together in this moment to bring life into being. And that's what we're doing now in our own lives as we come to this new moon. This is the new moon where, of all the new moons of the year, this is the one where we have the power to bring through something new, to bring through something which perhaps has been waiting to be born in our lives, but we have the opportunity to do it and to seed that impulse at this moment. Now, it's also aligning, the sun and the moon are aligning with the planet Uranus, the radical, the rebel, the energy which seeks to overhaul anything which is not aligned to our radical truth, the radical truth of who we are. So any seed that we are kind of bringing forth at this time, anything that we are intending, our impulse is to make a radical new break with the past. And there are all kinds of ways that might be challenging at the moment. Jupiter and Saturn are square to one another, so there's hesitancy around change, and yet the inevitability that things are going to change, that we are launching ourselves into a new chapter of our lives. A new adventure is on its way, whether we like it or not, and the hesitation, which is understandable, and we can really be really compassionate around that when it feels as if there's a lot of doubt and a lot of fear around making that move. But there's no time like this week, as we come into the latter part of this week, there's something which has this irresistible new force about it. Now Pluto's also in square to this, so the sun and moon are at 18 degrees of Aries. Pluto's at 17 degrees of Capricorn, almost exactly square to that. So it has power with it, and uncomfortable power with it. There are maybe power issues associated with it that we have to dig deep to understand. We have to be aware of any shadow impulse coming through here as well. So it's not straightforward, it's deep. We have to kind of really, whatever it is that's coming here carries with it a powerful new energy. And we just need to be clear of our intentions here, so that we're not launching into something unconsciously. That said, with Uranus Uranus brings this kind of radical light with it, and that, I think, will carry us through here with whatever it is that we're trying to change, whether it's a new relationship, a new path, a new vocation, a move. There is a move to be made here. I said this in the last video that I posted. There's a move to be made here, and perhaps the seed of that move, of how that comes to be, it's like we need to somehow align everything, turn the key in the engine, get that fire lit now. And the way that we do that is going to be very important, because as it unfolds through the year, the way that the way that we light this fire, the integrity and the authenticity with which we bring this forward and go, here I am in my new, and a new expression of who I am. That's what this is about. Aries is the I am sign. It comes forward and goes, here I am. Now, there's some way this week, as we enter this new moon on Thursday, come forth in some way in your life and go, here I am. This is me. This is what I am in my being. And I'm not going to compromise on that. I'm not going to pretend I'm anything else. This is who I am. And from that I am statement, from that I am place, something amazing can happen. Because it's the authenticity of that, the courage to step into a new position, whatever it is, if there's whatever you're struggling with in your life, come forward and go, here I am, this is me. There's an innocence to that, but there's a power and a courage to it, and it's a fiery power, and it's the power that begins things. So this is a great opportunity to do that, in however that manifests in your life. We're all in very different situations in our lives, but what we have in common is what is drawn together in this moment of the year, the I am moment. It's not self-centered, it's not selfish to do that, it's necessary to do that sometimes, to just go, here I am. Simple as that. There's nothing complex or sophisticated about the sign of Aries. It is simply that. It's profound in its simplicity. Here I am. So wherever you are in your life and however life is unfolding for you, I encourage you just to step into that place, whatever that means to you, to just have the courage to do that. Because somewhere in that Uranus alignment of the sun and the moon, there's a memory of what we came in here to do in our lives and who we came to be. Before we were born, in the way that I think about it, it's as if we had this knowing that we were going to be born at a particular time in order to manifest a particular pattern of energy in the world. And Uranus carries the imprint of that, because it actually carries the imprint of our birth chart, of our birth moment. And that idea of a radical spark, that radical energy takes us right back to the origins of why we came here, why we came into birth. And when this happens, when an alignment like this happens, it's important that we seize that moment and recognise that whatever compromises we've made in our lives and however we may have tried to fit in and tried to accommodate everyone else around us, there's a moment for going, actually this is who I am and this is what I came here for. And just to state that however you can and however it feels however you feel able to access that fire. Access it this week, Thursday lunchtime. If you can do something just to make that connection, it will get the motor energized. It will energize you to take that next step in your life. I wish you well. I offer my blessings in that. I'm an Aries myself, and it's an energy that I connect, of course, very strongly with. So yes, have a good Aries new moon, and I'll be posting again on here soon. Thank you.